All right, Donovan. First off, just talk a little bit about the expectations for this South team because as we were talking off camera, you guys have a lot of D1 talent, especially on the defensive side of the football.
Oh, man, our expectations are high this year, higher than ever. We plan on making a run in the SAC, also making a state run too. So,
obviously, your schedule from year to year stays pretty much the same. You guys have a gauntlet at the beginning. You get Dwenger and Lewis and Snyder are always your first three games. So you get a real test early. Do you think that benefits you guys in the long run? How do you use that to your advantage?
I mean, I feel like we're a test to them too as well. So I feel like definitely this year, in the past years before I got in high school, I feel like Southside was also a good team as well. In the past years we've been, kind of fell off, but I feel like we're ready for it. Definitely Dwenger being one of the top teams and us, I feel like that'll set the tone for the rest of the year.
Yeah, everybody always seems to pick those teams as the favorites to win the SAC, but do you feel like maybe you guys can sneak up on some people this year, or maybe people haven't given you the respect that you guys deserve?
Yeah, I feel like we sneak up on a lot of people this year. Early, when we played Dwenger, I feel like a lot of people will start to respect what we're doing over there Southside.
Now, you guys made some changes, I want to say, around Game 3, Game 4 last year offensively, and it really worked out for you guys. Now that you've got like a full year under your belt of that offense, what can we expect, and what are the expectations of this offense in general?
Oh, it's fluid. A lot of times we don't have the depth as a lot of teams like the Snyders and the Dwengers and the Lures, but our athletes can play with anybody. So we just had to find a system that fit us and best benefited us. So.
What, is that a wing tee?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Final question. Just talk about what you have seen from this team in the offseason that's impressed you and makes you pretty optimistic heading into this season.
Just understanding that change equals change, and to do what we want to do this season, we have to change what we did last season, and to be winners and to win championships.
Eddie Fields, Southside head coach, joining us now. And, Coach, you guys made some strides last year. How do you continue the progress that you've made at Southside in your third season as the head coach of the Archers?
Well, I think we just got to keep doing the things we've been doing, working hard in the off season, asking the kids to represent the school well, doing things right in the classroom. Well, we talk a little bit about developing champions to win a championship, and our kids really have, and I was saying this to a couple guys earlier, have transitioned the expectations as far as before the coaches kind of set the tone, but now our older guys, Donovan and Nathan, and we got a kid, Deontay Walker's a great leader. These guys are kind of the ones setting the tone from the bottom up, and when they're sending the same message as us and we're on the same page, I think that kind of helps get the job done.
You know, the old cliche is defense wins championships. With Nathan committing to Western and then also with Donovan committing to IU, you got two D1 defensive players to anchor that unit. What is it about this defense that has really impressed you heading into this 2013 season?
Well, one, defensively, we returned 7 starters. You got Donovan, who's a stud, and Nathan as well. But we also have a kid, Shaitan Harris, that's a lockdown corner. He's got some D2 offers that we think may end up D1. And then, really, our best defensive football player is a kid named Deontay Walker that played linebacker for us last year, but we're going to move him back to free safety. With 7 returning starters and 2 or 3 guys who had seen some time, I think the experience is just really going to be huge for us on that side of the ball.
Now, Trey's your quarterback coming back, correct? And you guys moved to a wing T offense about, I want to say, week 3, week 4, sometime in the season. Now and that was a lot of success, now having played in that system for a full year and going into this year with that system in mind, do you feel like you guys are kind of ahead of the game compared to last year offensively going into this year?
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing is we lost 7 starters on offense, but we think we plugged the gaps pretty good there. The good thing about we run kind of a double wing T hybrid, but the good thing about it is it's easy to get the ball in our playmakers' hands. You've got a kid like Trey Masson who's 4.0 student, smart, just runs the offense and gets it to those guys who can make plays. But yeah, I think having the experience in the offense for the year and then getting the summer and scrimmaging in it, I think that should help us take pretty big strides there.